Hello. I've just realised that I'd got two microphones going there at the same time. So yeah, hello everyone. Here we are. Wow, 74 of you out there. That's more than I was expecting. Great to see you all out there, and hope you've had a really good Christmas. And probably wasn't the one any of us were really expecting. But hey, it was hopefully fun anyway. So if everyone can hear me, if someone could just let me know very quickly that it's sounding okay. I've got my Christmas T-shirt on. I'll try and move the camera in a minute so you can see it. It's very subtle anyway. But yeah, so it's still Christmas. We're doing the Twixmas Quiz. Got 36 questions coming up for you. 6 rounds of 6 questions. So nothing too taxing, hopefully. I'll run through everything in a moment, but just give everyone a chance to get themselves sorted out, get your screens sorted, everything like that. My good friend Dan at Zebrano Woodcraft held a quiz the other day and introduced me to this new music track. And I'd like to share it with you. So it's a Christmas song, Don't Groan Yet. It's really clever. It's very new, very clever lyrics, all about 2020. And it's got a lovely dachshund in it as well. So it's got everything you need, sleigh bells, the whole lot. So going to put that on very quickly. Apologies that the sound may not be quite as good as it ought to be. I'm playing it through a YouTube clip, but have a look at this, listen to the lyrics, and I'll be back. While I'm doing this, get yourself your Kahoot window open. It's kahoot.it. The link is down below. So just go there and yeah, get yourself your second window opened up. It will ask you for a PIN number. I'll be giving you that in a couple of minutes at the end of the track. So if I can press the right button, we can get this is John Liddygreen. His song, I Can't Believe It's Christmas. And yeah, worth a listen. Have a listen, and I'll see you on the other side of it. So here we go.
Last time I checked, we was in the middle of a very wet summer. Now the internet is telling me to buy a Christmas jumper. Everyone's upset. 2020's really been a bummer. We'd rather forget all about this year so we can start another. I stopped keeping score of the weeks I've spent indoors. Man, what day even is it anymore? Where's that list? I can't believe it. Christmas time. Wrap those gifts, I can't believe it. Christmas time. That was quick, I can't believe it's Christmas time already. Are you ready? Lord. What do you get for a very frustrated mother? I hope she sent a little wish list over to my brother, and I would place a bet on the checkout doing that stupid buffer, cause everyone is stressed, trying to buy the same damn thing for their mothers. Man, thank the Lord above, you can order all your stuff, but are you sure it's gonna be enough? Where's that list? I can't believe it. Christmas time. Wrap those gifts, I can't believe it. Christmas time. That was quick, I can't believe it's Christmas time already. Are you ready? Lord knows it's Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas.
Oh, baby Jesus, help us, Tom Cruise. White snow is falling, we got the blues. Sleigh bells are ringing, postman's bringing these presents I just bought online, and none of them are even mine.
Write your list, I can't believe it. Christmas time. Wrap those gifts, I can't believe it. Christmas time. That was quick, I can't believe it's Christmas time already. Are you ready? Jingle balls, I can't believe it. Christmas time. Deck the halls, I can't believe it. Christmas time. It's Santa Claus, he can't believe it's Christmas time already. Are you ready? I cannot believe that it's Christmas time. I cannot believe that it's Christmas. I cannot believe. I cannot believe Christmas time.
Darn it, muted again. So I really love that track, and if songs about sausage rolls can get to #1 at Christmas, that one really should as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's a link down below for that track, so if you want to go and have a proper listen to it, please do. I'd love you to. I'm sure John would be really happy about it as well. And slightly better sound on that, but it does come with a health warning. You listen to it a couple of times and it really, really is very, very addictive. You really can't get it out of your head very quickly. Right, so I'm just changing over the screens there. So I've got the new Kahoot window open. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. So we'll just close that up again for a second. So I'll be giving you the Kahoot code in a moment, so you can sign in and get yourself logged on to take part. Now, this is a charity quiz tonight. There's a prize of £50, which will be donated to the charity of the winner's choice. It has to be a registered charity, and you need to be scoring on Kahoot to actually be part of that. If you don't want to join in Kahoot, you don't have to. Just keep a tally of your scores as we go through the evening, and at the end of the evening, you'll be able to see who got, how many the winners got, and you can see if you would have been in a chance. So I'm going to put the Kahoot window up now. Let's see if I can get this right. There we go. So there's your Kahoot number. So it's 818-6853. Pop that in. Adrian, I think you are the only one who can't hear me. I was muted at first, but I think you're the only one who can't hear me. So yeah, pop the number in. Oh, Harry's in already. There we go. Wow. Brilliant. Great to see so many people joining in so quickly. So just go through it very quickly. If you haven't used Kahoot before, here's what happens. You should have a pad come up at the moment. This is where you're putting all your names in, and that will give you the multiple choice answers. Sorry, I'm watching the names coming as we go here. The Zabranos are in. Dan, great to see you, mate. So yeah, you just you'll get it's multiple choice. So you select the correct answer and away you go. Now there's a huge delay from Kahoot squeezing it through YouTube to it getting to you. So you've got effectively you've got 90 seconds to answer the question, but there's a countdown on the screen. Don't leave it to the last moment. Once it gets to about 15 seconds, you're on borrowed time. We don't want anyone being timed out. That happened a lot last time. So we have extended it. We have made it now. So, all right, Adrian's joined us in. We don't want anyone being timed out. So you've got 90 seconds ostensibly to answer the questions, but you won't get the full 90 seconds. So don't leave it to the last moment. And if you don't know the answer, guess. Well, 44 teams in. Brilliant. Absolutely great. Looks like Emma's having a problem there. So hurry up, Emma, if you can. And we'll try and get things going very, very quickly, very soon. Don't forget, don't cheat, please. It's not worth it. It's just a bit of fun. I know there's £50 up for grab, but you're not going to get to take it home. That's going to a charity. So don't cheat. It's really not worth it. Don't Google the answers. And some of them are ungoogleable. if that's a word. I don't really know. So that should keep you foxed for a while. Some of the points you get 30 seconds extra to answer. Some of the questions you get 30 seconds extra because they are just a little bit more complicated. And some of the questions are worth bonus points. So you can get more points for them. All right. So I'm keen to get started fairly soon. I don't want to, it's going to take a little while to get through the quiz tonight because we've got that extra time per question. So let's see, are we, Adrian, you'll be just fine on your own. Don't worry about it. Right, so we've still got people joining in. So we'll give it another minute or so. Let's see, if I had a timer, it would be really helpful. My clock says it's 19:41 at the moment. So we'll give it until 19:43, then we will click the button and we will make a start. So hopefully we'll get everyone in by then. 48 teams, gosh. Bill Gibbons, yeah, the screen, Leona, the screen will be stuck at your end. That's fine until I click the next one. And Bill Gibbons, the number is 818-6853. Should be on your screen. Yeah, I think there's going to be lots of people on their own tonight, playing on their own. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure you'll all manage. Hi, Baz. Hi, Andy. Loads of people coming in. I can't keep up with it all. So if I haven't said hello to you, please don't be offended. I'll try and get to you later, but it's a bit difficult. So how are we doing on time? Time is running out to join in. If you haven't signed in, get in there quick. And we will be starting very soon. I don't want this to go on for overtime if we can avoid it. So let's see what we got there. Wow, 50 teams. Fantastic. I'm not even sure if we can have more than 50, to be honest. So let's see. I'm really happy with that. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's really great to have you out there. Back up to 50 teams. So brilliant. So here we go. 51. And it's a countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're starting up round one, potluck. Here's your first question. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Is it Venus? Is it Mercury? Is it Saturn? Or is it Neptune? There we go. Oh, someone's straight in with an answer. Absolutely straight in there. So don't forget, on my screen, that's showing at 72 seconds left to answer this question. Really shouldn't need that long, guys. But yeah, don't leave it to the last second. If you're really unsure, make sure that you have a guess. Don't leave it too late. So 105 people watching. Great to have you all out there. Thanks so much for being there tonight. It's oh, Emma knows this one. So don't forget, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. There's 1,000 points available per question. The quicker you get that answer in, the more points you are going to get. So well worth getting as quick as you can. And of course, if you keep getting the answers right, then you're going to be fine. You're going to you get a winning streak going on there, and that'll give you bonus points as well. So we're down at 16 seconds, but you may already have timed out on your keypad. So let's see who's got that right, what the answer is, and where we go with that. So let's have a little look. To 49 answers in. There we go. And the correct answer is Mercury, which most of you got. 33 of you got that right. Well done. Not quite everyone, but it's very, very close. So that's really good. Let's see who jumps onto the Emma Cook in the lead. Take a screenshot now. Emma, fantastic. Congratulations. 943 points. You that fastest finger, definitely. Well done. Absolutely excellent. Leona, second place, 2 points behind. Well, there's everything going on there. I mean, there's, 10 points between the top five. Brilliant, brilliant. And you should get on your screen telling you whereabouts you are. All right, we'll reset your keypad and we'll get ready for the next question. Here we go. Question 2 coming up. So, in which city was the first public underground train system? Is it Paris, New York, Moscow, or London? Which of those had the first public underground train system? So we've got Paris, New York, Moscow, and London. Emma doesn't like that question quite so much by the look of it. So, yeah. There we go. 45 answers come in. The answers are coming in thick and fast. Thank you very much. And the picture on the station there, that's probably what they're like at the moment. It's not where they should be anyway. So Adrian, yeah, I don't know why it didn't register. You are clicking on the gamepad, not the where the question's showing, aren't you? That's the main thing to be doing. So come on then. Who knows this one? Paris, New York, Moscow, London. Actually, London, Paris, New York, Moscow. I don't know. So yeah. It's New York, London, Paris, Munich, isn't it? That's the song. I remember. But it's Moscow instead. It's not Munich. Maybe I should have put Munich. Maybe I should put Moscow. Maybe it's there for a reason. Who knows? All right. Let's see. Should have the answers in there now. And let's see what comes up. Who got this one right? 22 of you got it right. It is London. And yeah, so the London Underground actually opened in 1863. That was the first one to open up. Don't have dates for the other ones. Don't care about them really. And I'm going to guess that Emma didn't get that one right by her reaction. Yeah, Neil Ralph, pop music with a Z. But yeah, that's the one. So with the Z and the K, as I recall. Right, let's see. What's that done to the scoreboard? Oh, Leona sneaking back up into the top. Nathaniel, hi, good to see you there. Hodgepodge. Oh, it's also close to the top. The Farini 5 and Richard Pears. Yeah, that really shook it all up. So well done. And let's get ready for the next question. It's one out there, one for all you Indiana Jones fans out there, kind of like me, really. So here we go. Question 3. What causes the crack sound when someone uses a whip? Is it static electricity? Is it the sudden contraction of the leather, a sonic boom, or just a sound effect device in the handle? Which is it going to be? Indiana Jones cracking his whip there. But what causes that crack sound? Is it static electricity? Is it the sudden contraction of the leather, a sonic boom, or a sound effect device in the handle? What do we reckon? Answers are coming in quickly. Thank you very much. Obviously not that much of a lag out there tonight, which just means I'm going to have to chat even more to fill the time up. So I don't know why you can't register answers, people. I really don't understand why that would be. Why it's not working for you and it's working for other people, I can't tell you why. Sorry. Beyond my control. Oh, why didn't you, Pete? Green sounds like a good answer. All right, so your keypad, you've probably been timed out. It was overdubbed for Indiana Jones, but what really causes it? Static, leather, sonic boom, or a sound effect? Okay. And yeah, 37 of you got that right. It is indeed a sound of it's a sonic boom. What am I talking about? It really isn't the sound effect. Barbara, please don't put your answers in the comments box. Not meant to be there. So yeah, okay, so losing people there. Sorry if your Kahoot's not working. Really don't understand what that would be. So well done, 37 of you getting that right. So let's see what we can do with the next one. As I say, if you can't put your answer in Kahoot, then just keep a tally during the evening of how many you get right, and then we can compare it at the end. It will tell you. It will tell you at the end what the winning score was, how many they got right. So you can at least give yourself the satisfaction of knowing that you were in with a chance. Again, it's all down to the speed of answering as well. All right, let's go on to the next. Let's come to the scoreboard. Say again. And there we go. So the owner is still in the lead. So up 14 places. Sprouts is the highest climber. Let's just try and get this a bit bigger. Hang on. There we go. Right. There we go. Hope you can see that level. Leona's still in the lead. Nathaniel in second. Hodgepodge, Barnard Seniors, and Farini 5. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. So just try and stretch that screen out for you to give you a better view. There we go. That's better. So yeah, Sprouts is the highest climber, up 14 places. Well done. Okay, let's move on. Next question coming up. Why are George Cohen and Roger Hunt famous? Are they silent movie stars? Are they footballers? Are they astronauts? Or are they former Wimbledon winners? That's hard to say. So what are they? Who are they? Silent movie stars? Are they footballers? Astronauts? Or former Wimbledon winners? What do you reckon? Anyone know what they were? I think you'll be surprised when you hear the answer. But yeah, who knows who they were, what they were? Silent movie stars, footballers. If you don't know, take a guess. Astronauts, or did they win at Wimbledon? It could have been singles, could have been doubles, mixed doubles. Who knows? So how are we doing on time now? So time is ticking away. If you haven't put your answer in, better get in there now. George Cohen, Roger Hunt. Okay, so time's nearly up. Here we go. And they are they were footballers. So well done, 18 of you got that right. And in fact, they were part of the winning team that played in the 1966 World Cup. They weren't just in the squad, they were actually on the pitch playing. And everyone remembers the Charlton brothers and Gordon Banks and Martin Peters and everyone else. But of course, yeah, these two guys, sadly, not that well known. Don't know why that would be, but that's how it is. Let's see what that's done to the scoreboard. Wow, the owner dropping down there to third. Richard Pears leaping in. Freeney 5 in second place. Nathaniel Hodgepodge. Everything to play for. It's really hotting up. There's still loads more questions and loads of extra points. Okay, so Peter Broadbent, I don't know why yours would be timing out for the questions even asked. If you're on Wi-Fi, then Wi-Fi won't help. And if you've got a very bad internet connection, then it's just the lag that's going there. So, but that's what it is. It's totally beyond our control, I'm afraid. It's all down to internet speed. But if you're on Wi-Fi and you can get to a computer with that's wired in, you will get a faster reception. Let's see where we're going with that. Question 5. Where in the UK is the Dreamland amusement park? Is it in Bournemouth? Is it in Margate, Skegness, or Blackpool? What do we reckon? Oh, that slowed you down. Oh, there the answer's coming in now. Bournemouth, Margate, Skegness, or Blackpool. And that picture is just a generic picture. I don't think that's from Dreamland. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. So Emma, you were asking how close to the bottom you are. I really don't know. I can't see the full scoreboard. You can see where you are. It will tell you your position. But there's about 49 people taking part and answering the questions, so you can work it out from there. Yeah, the answers are coming in thick and fast now. That's great. And yeah, we're in the UK's Dreamland Amusement Park. Bournemouth, Margate, Skeggy, or Blackpool. So it's sunny in the pictures. Yeah, we do get some sunny weather, but that picture isn't of Dreamland. I'm pretty sure of that. So some of you are going to know that because I know some of you are from the area. So you should be able to get that very quickly. So the time's probably almost up now. You need to have had your answer in by now. And if you haven't, oh no, we're still getting answers in. There we go. 50 answers come in. 24 of you knew that it is indeed in Margate. It's right down on the beach. It's had loads of different names. And yeah, it's currently Dreamland. And I've been there many a time in my youth. So here we go. What did that do to the scores? Richard stays on top. Freeney 5 sneaking up there into second place. Hodgepodge Nathaniel, Happy Amateur. Well, he's a new one. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know who you are there, but yeah, great to have you playing there. And up 11 places, RH and G is the highest climber. Well done. Okay, so your next question coming up, last question in the potluck round. It's a bonus question, double points. So yeah, let's see how you do with this one, because it is a slightly trickier question, to be honest. Not gonna mislead you on that one. So let's see how we do with this next question coming up, and it's an odd one out question for double points. And I want to know which of these songs is the odd one out. Is it Fire by the Pointer Sisters, Manic Monday by the Bangles, Blinded by the Light by Manfred Mann's Earth Band, or Because the Night by Patti Smith Group? What do we reckon? Who knows their music? Who knows which is the odd one out? Fire by the Pointer Sisters, Manic Monday, the Bangles, Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, or Because the Night by the Patti Smith Group. Now, there is a music round coming up, and yeah, not all the questions in that one are as tough as this one. But if you know your music, and there's a huge clue in there, so do you know the answer? All great songs. But do we know what the answer is? Fire by the Pointer Sisters, Manic Monday, the Bangles, Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, or Because the Night by Patti Smith Group. Anyone know the answer to that one? Why has that happened? Oh, okay. And here we go. And the answer is Manic Monday by the Bangles. That foxed a few of you. So 12 of you got that right. Well done. Let's see what that's done to the scoreboard. A good spread of answers there. So I'm going to say a number of you are guessing there. Let's see what it's done to the scoreboard. Hodgepodge jumping up to the to first place with a lucky guess by the look of your comments there. Yeah, it's the only one not light or dark related. Okay. Olive wood turning. Well, fantastic. That must be Neil. Jay, Richard Pearce dropping down there. Leona still very close there in the second place. What are you laughing at? Emma, yeah. A question about a week beforehand. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do about that, Emma. So the actual answer there is, of those 5 songs, of those 4 songs, sorry, and I've cleared it now, but all of them were written by Bruce Springsteen, except for Manic Monday. And that was written, believe it or not, by Prince. So, yeah, Blinded by the Light, obviously a very well-known song for Springsteen. Fire by the Pointer Sisters, he recorded that originally, and Because the Night, Patti Smith Group, originally a Springsteen song. So well done, everyone. That's round one over. You can breathe a sigh of relief as we get ready for round two.
You've got to sing a bit for Baz.
Baz, which one do you want me to sing? I'm not gonna. Yeah, you really don't want me to do that, to be honest. Round two coming up for, and it's Christmas, so it's a family round. So let's see how we do with this. Right. So. How were Patty, Laverne, and Maxine collectively known? Were they the Beverly Sisters, the Andrews Sisters, the Dixie Chicks, or the Troublesome Trio? Makes them sound like something out of Enid Blyton there, the Troublesome Trio. Beverly Sisters, Andrews Sisters, the Dixie Chicks, or the Troublesome Trio? Who knows who they were? Patty, Laverne, and Maxine. Of course, Dixie Chicks now just called the Chicks because they dropped the Dixie out of their name because it was supposed to be offensive, but we're just calling themselves the Chicks. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that one, to be honest, but that's what they've done. That's where they are. So what do we reckon? Beverly Sisters, Andrews Sisters, Dixie Chicks, or Troublesome Trio? If you don't know, always worth a guess. So, yeah, time's ticking away there. Three, two, one. Here we go. And the correct answer is it's the Andrews Sisters. Oh, that caught quite a few of you out. Yeah, so that is 10 of you got that right. It's the Andrews Sisters is the correct answer. Well done. And just to prove it, well, it doesn't really prove very much, but there they are. That's the three Andrews Sisters with, I think, that's Glenn Miller there. So that's the Andrews Sisters. I couldn't tell you which one's which, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll move on from there and see what the scoreboard's done. Oh, not very much of a change there. Obviously, most of you got that wrong by the look of it. Jules, welcome to the leaderboard. And Stroughton's are the highest climber. Keep it up. Okay, so moving on now. The next question. So we're still in the family round, remember? And what are the brothers Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack famous for? Were they in the 1960s, in a 1960s boy band? Did they play for Bolton Wanderers? Did they make films? Or were they 1920s gangsters? So we've got quite a spread of ages in here. So I have tried to do something all the way across the board as much as possible. Though I've got to be honest, there's not too much modern stuff. But I have tried to keep it spread out a little bit. So Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack. Why were they famous? Why are they famous? Were they in the 1960s boy band? Did they play for Bolton Wanderers? Did they make films? Or were they 1920s gangsters?
Harry's famous because he's doing the quiz. He's probably the youngest.
Yeah, Harry out. We've got Harry playing tonight, and he is probably the youngest entrant tonight. I did warn him, so that not all the questions are quite as old as this. So let's see. Time's running out. If you haven't answered, get your answer in quick, and let's see what the correct answer is. Yeah, making films is the correct answer. So Leona, hopefully you got that right. And they were indeed the Warner Brothers. So that's why you'd know them. You'll have seen them all, the start of loads and loads of different films. Yep, well done, Leona. Warner Brothers they are. Let's see if that's reflected in your score. Oh yeah, Leona back up to the top there. Olive Wood turning in second. That's Neil, I reckon. Hodgepodge Jules and Freeney 5 coming back in. Jeff Schnell is the highest climber, up 7 places. Well done, that man. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, the next question is a bit of a toughie. You do have extra time on this one, and you have to put these the answers in the correct order. I believe you drag and drop, and then you hit. I think it's the K for Kahoot at the end to show that you've finished it. I can't see the same screen that you can, so drag and drop, and then put the answers in. So here we go. Next question coming up.
Too much info, Leona.
So put these royals in order of line of succession to the throne. So who's the next in line to the throne, and who's the last in line to the throne? Got a little bit extra time on this one if you need it to think about it. Baz, you don't look that old, mate. So, yeah. Who knows their royal family? Who knows who's who? So you've got James Viscount 7. Just realised I haven't read out the answers. Not that it really matters. Prince Louis, Prince Charles, and Princess Charlotte. Who's next in line? Who's got a long time to wait? You can't have a family round without the royal family, can you? James Viscount 7, which is a really weird name. Prince Louis, Prince Charles, or Princess Charlotte? That slowed you down. Still plenty of time. Welcome back, Mike. You're a bit late. You've missed, what have you missed there? 8 questions, 9 questions. The pin number's still up if you want to try and get in. There are some bonus rounds. You can pick them up. Yeah, Kahoot has a limit to how many letters you can put in your name, Neil. So that's fine. So time nearly up. Here we go. Let's see how we did, and who's got this all in the right order. Yep. So 60% of you got that right by the look of it. Prince Charles is the next one in line to the throne. There are gaps between these. Then Princess Charlotte, because they've changed the rules now, and so it doesn't go by gender; it just goes by age. Then Prince Louis, and James Viscount 7 is right at the end of the list, but it's only young, so he's got a chance, I guess, but you never really know for sure.
He's 7.
No, he's not 7.
All right. You said he was only young. So.
He is young, but he's still got time. So let's see how we did with the scores, and that I suspect that may have upset things a little bit. Oh, Leona stays in top place. Farini 5 jumping up there. BJD, Olive Wood turning still there. BJB, change your name. BJD, congratulations, into 4th place there and on fire. Look at that answer streak of 3. The more answer streak you get, then the more points you get. So keep it up. All right. Another question. You got that wrong, Leona, but the others weren't close enough to you to overtake you. Lucky escape. Right. Let's see. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. So which brother is missing from this set? Is it Scott, Virgil, Alan, and Gordon? Who's missing? Jack, Joe, John, or Jeff? Who's missing? So you've got Scott, Virgil, Alan, and Gordon, but someone's missing. Jack, Joe, John, or Jeff? Emma knows that one. Oh, good. So, do you know the answer? Yeah, lots of people know this. Nathaniel, good. Glad you know that one. I did try to get some sort of younger questions in as well. Jack, Joe, John, or Jeff? Who's missing? Which brother is missing? So there we go. Oh, lots of people know. Mike, don't put your guess or your answer in the comments, please. So let's see. Yeah, very good, Mole Valley Maker. I like that. So got most of the answers in now. Who's going to get this one right? Let's see. Yeah, most of you. No, sorry, got that wrong. A lot of you. The majority said Jeff, but the answer is in fact John. So and they are Scott, Virgil, Alan, Gordon, and John are all the Thunderbirds pilots. So John Tracy, as Emma says, is usually stuck up in Thunderbird 5 out in space somewhere. Obviously, they don't like him very much. I don't know what he's done to them, but they do seem to have kicked him out. Yeah, but that's what it was. There is a Jeff Tracy, but he's the dad. So, yeah. Yeah, he's the dad, so he's not one of the brothers. So that's why. And Emma's now putting herself out as the Thunderbirds expert. Oh, excellent. All right. Well, no more Thunderbirds questions coming up for you, I'm afraid, but I remember that for next time. Okay, let's see what that's done to the scores. Oh, a mix around there. Richard Pears back up into first place, but still Hodgepodge, Leona Jules, and BJD. Turning Ray or Turning Grey, not sure which, is the highest climber up 10 places. Not sure where you are, Emma, but yeah, there's still time. There's still time. So another family question coming up. Here we go. So in the Disney film, what nationality was the Robinson family who were marooned on an island?
You're not going to tell them, are you?
Were they Dutch? Were they Swiss? Were they French? Or were they Mexican? I will tell you why I was laughing in a minute.
I'll unplug you. I've got the light switch over here.
The Dutch, Swiss, French, or Mexican? I don't think they were marooned on an island like the one in the picture either, which would probably have been quite nice. But I think they had a slightly harder time of it than that. But Dutch, Swiss, French, or Mexican? Yeah. Emma chose her favourite, but I'm not sure what makes it her favourite. Is it food or place to visit? Well, that's the first time I've heard the music in the background. We've had a heater running here, so yeah. The background music's okay, sound noise, volume-wise, yeah? It made you laugh the most. Right, okay. Jeffrey, then you should know the answer, I would hope. Well done, yeah. 41 of you got that right. Absolutely right. It was, of course, the Swiss family Robinson. And gotta tell you this, I might get walloped for it in a minute because Mandy's just sitting over there. I did a trial run on this quiz last week, and she was one of the contestants in it. That's why she's not taking part tonight. And yeah, it's where Emma has her bank account. You know, very good. And she was playing with her daughter, and she said, "Oh, I think they were Dutch." And daughter says, "Dutch? I've never heard of it." She goes, "Yeah, you've heard of the Swiss family Robinson, haven't you?" "Mum, you just put Dutch in there." Okay, so yeah, that wasn't quite the right answer, but brilliant.
Thank you very much.
I'm in trouble now. Let's see. Richard Pears still in the top place. BJD, Jules Leona, Farini 5 back in the top 5. Farini 5 at 5. There's something going on there. All right, let's move on to the next question.
They were Mexican. Yay!
Yeah. They weren't Mexican. So here's the last question in the family round. Here we go. Who sang "We Are Family"? There we are. Was it Chic? Was it Twisted Sister? Was it the Pointer Sisters or Sister Sledge? Chic. Why can't I say that tonight? Twisted Sister, Pointer Sisters, or Sister Sledge? Answers coming in thick and fast for this one. Cheers. So how are we doing on that, folks? Chic, Twisted Sister, Pointer Sisters, or Sledge? We Are Family. You all know the song, but who sang it? Most of you got your answers in. Di, you missed Emma being top of the, in first place. She started off in first place. Has slipped a little bit since then, but it was a good start. What about everyone else? How are you doing with this one? I think most of you have answered by now. If you don't know, just take a guess. Still time to get your guess in if you haven't done so yet. So let's see, nearly there for time, and we shall find out what is the correct answer. There we go, Sister Sledge indeed, which most of you knew by the look of it, so well done. Twisted Sister really wasn't them. Yeah, I'd love to hear Twisted Sister's version of that. That would be really interesting. And if you guessed and you don't know who Twisted Sister are, look them up. That would be interesting. Yeah. So let's see. How's that done? Leona sneaking back up into second place there. Farini 5 in fourth and Hodgepodge in fifth. Richard Pears still out in the lead there. But if you look through the points there, there's not a lot of difference between there. It's still all doable. And yeah, Morocco Mole is back with an answer streak of 3. And I'd give you extra points just for that name, to be honest. So, yeah, well done. Nice one. All right, so that's round 2 over. It's time for round 3. Here we go. What's this going to be? And it's the music round. So you have been warned. Right, so next question coming up. Which song starts with the line, "I love the colourful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair"? Is it "The Most Beautiful Girl in the World" by Prince? "She's So Lovely" by Scouting for Girls? Is it "Dakota" by the Stereophonics? Or is it "Good Vibrations" by the Beach Boys? I love the colourful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. Is it "The Most Beautiful Girl in the World" by Prince? "She's So Lovely" by Scouting for Girls? "Dakota" by the Stereophonics? Or "Good Vibrations" by the Beach Boys? Ah, Danger Mouse fan. Yes. Jeff, you got a 12-second delay there.
Probably better than what most people in the UK.
Yeah, it's probably better than some over here.
I was just going to type that.
All right, sorry.
Sorry.
So, who knows their songs? Most Beautiful, I nearly gave the answer away there. "Most Beautiful Girl in the World" by Prince. "She's So Lovely" by Scouting for Girls. "Dakota" by Stereophonics. Or "Good Vibrations" by the Beach Boys. I love the colourful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. And I think, I know my music, but this stumped me at a quiz one time. So there we go. Yeah, "Good Vibrations" by the
Emma.
Beach Boys. Emma didn't get that.
Yeah, she said she knew it, but she didn't get it.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so definitely not Dakota or any of the others. Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. So, yeah, brilliant song. And that's the answer there. Right, so let's see what that's done to the leaderboard. Well, not a lot, really. So, yeah, not many changes there. Why I would. Hello, Alan. Back with an answer streak of 3. So keep it going. Keep it going. Right. Moving on to the next question. This is an odd one out one. So let's have a look at this. Which is the odd one out? Remembering, of course, it's a Twixmas quiz. It's a music round. Which is the odd one out here? Gifts on the tree, logs on the fire, children singing, or sleigh bells? All sounds very Christmassy, but which is the odd one out? Gifts on the tree, logs on the fire, children singing, or sleigh bells? And I dare say loads of you are singing a song to yourself, thinking, is it that? Is it? So, yeah. Gifts on the tree, logs on the fire, children singing, or sleigh bells? Odd one out, we want. Okay, so if you're playing along at the moment, but not on Kahoot, and you want to put your score, how many you've got right so far out of 14, do feel free. There we go. Sleigh bells is the correct answer. Did get a bit of a spread of answers there, but all the others are in the song Mistletoe and Wine by Cliff Richard. But sleigh bells don't make an appearance. Maybe they were church bells they would have done, I don't know. But sleigh bells don't make an appearance. Sure about that?
Mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhyme, with logs on the fire, gifts on the tree.
Yeah, that's enough of that. So there we go. That's what that's done to the scoreboard. And yeah, Richard Pear's there, just under the 10,000 mark. Leona's still up there in second place, only 90 points behind. Jules Pete, 385 in 5th place, and 10 players have just hit an answer streak of 4. So answer streak of 4, and yeah, that's really good. That will give you extra points, so keep it up. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about the lyrics there, Emma, but all I will say about that question is the original version of it that I had in, you'd have hated. Yeah, so that was definitely the easier version of it. All right, so next question coming up. Still in the music round. And who had a hit in the 70s singing Movie Star? Was it Chico, Groucho, Harpo, or Marx? Movie Star in the 70s. Nothing to do with the picture other than it's someone at an awards ceremony wearing the most ridiculous outfit I've seen. But who sang the 70s song Movie Star? Is it Chico, Groucho, Harpo, or Marx? Do you know your 70s music? Still gets played on the radio quite regularly. And actually, rubbish interesting fact here, it also features Annafred from ABBA on backing vocals. So there you go, a bit of useless information there. But who sang the lead vocal? Chico, Groucho, Harpo, or Marx? Lots of answers coming in. Wonder who knows what they are and who's just guessing. There we go. The correct answer is Harpo, Swedish singer. singing that. So that's the correct answer there. Only 12 of you got that right. Chico was a lot later than that. And I could sing that one as well, but I'm not going to because my voice isn't quite right tonight. So well done, everyone who guessed that correctly. And let's move on and see what that's done to the scores as we come to the last question. Leona, back into first place. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Jules Richard Pears, Why I Would and Strawton's doing a real Strawton's, especially if they're timing out so quickly there. That can't make it easy. So yeah, well done. Alrighty, so let's move on. Which British band were once known as the High Numbers? Nothing to do with the picture on there again, but was it the Beatles, the Who, the Rolling Stones, or Pink Floyd? Now, someone gets in really quickly with an answer every time, and I'm wondering if they're just clicking on red, blue, yellow, or green every time as soon as it comes up, or if they actually know. So, yeah, which band, British band, were once known as the High Numbers? Mandy just told me that it's Emma. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, it might work, Emma.
There's a method to the madness.
All right, there we go. Well, that seemed to time out really quickly. 25 of you knew that it was the Who. So well done. Was there a TV program about it the other week? There you go. So yeah, you obviously remembered it from there. So 25 of you getting that right. Well done. And let's have a look at the leaderboard. Oh, Jules now up in the first place. That's the main change there. So well done. And another question coming up now. This is about Top of the Pops, and I've just got to tell you that I've never been to the Top of the Pops studio. I promise I have never been there. You'll understand why in a second. But at the Top of the Pops studio, which band famously performed there in front of a picture of darts player Jockey Wilson? Was it the Human League? Was it Dexys Midnight Runners? Was it the Pet Shop Boys? Or was it the Clash? Emma, what did you click on that? What one are you clicking on? I can't see it. But who's staying in front of a picture of darts player Jockey Wilson? Was it Human League, Dexys Midnight Runners, Pet Shop Boys, or the Clash? I'll explain why in a minute if you don't know the story. But yeah. And like I say, I've never been to the Top of the Pop studio. But who has? Someone remembers it. Oh, well done. Yeah, Rob, don't give the answer away. There's no clue in the picture. There we go. But yeah, lots of you knew that it was Dexys Midnight Runners. And of course, their song was Jackie Wilson Said. And I went, oh, well, there you go, Emma. Got it right. The song was Jackie Wilson Said. And the story goes, they put a picture of Jockey Wilson up in the background instead to make which made the BBC look pretty stupid. People running music programs who don't know anything about music. But in fact, apparently, Kevin Rowland said many years later, he was the lead singer of Dexys, that he suggested putting Jockey Wilson up as a joke, and it obviously made the BBC look pretty stupid. Okay, so we're coming up to the last question of this round, and we'll take a break after this. And so you can grab a drink, stretch your legs, do whatever you want. We have got something coming up, and this is a bonus question, and there's a little bit of extra time with it. So here we go. So these are all number ones from the 80s. Oh no, hang on, sorry. Giving it away there. Okay, there's the scoreboard. I forgot. I got so excited by the next question. Caitlin, I didn't know you were out there. Up 6 places. Well done. The highest climber. And there's the leaderboard. We'll study the leaderboard after the next question a little bit. So here goes the puzzle. You've got to put these in the right order. Double points. Put these songs in order of reaching number 1 in UK charts. Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle. Let's Party by Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers. And Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. There we go. Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Heaven is a Place on Earth. Do you know what that's worth? By Belinda Carlisle. Let's Party by Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers. Who remembers Jive Bunny? And if you don't remember them, what's the secret? How do you get them out of your head? And Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. Had to get some Billy Joel in there somewhere. Let's see if we can get Master Mixers all on online. There we go. So what's the correct sequence there? Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Belinda Carlisle, Heaven is a Place on Earth. Jive Bunny, really, and Let's Party. And Billy Joel's Uptown Girl, which I think was his only number 1, to be honest. But so many great songs. That was his only number 1. Emma was the first to answer. Richard, yeah, let's hear it for Billy Joel. I'll put my Billy Joel t-shirt on later. No, I won't. But yeah. But what's the correct order of those? You realise, Emma, if you were first to answer, and if you get it right, it could make a huge difference to your score. Let's see. Great to see some Billy Joel fans out there. Superb. All right, so I think quite a few of you got that right by the look of it. So yeah, Another Brick in the Wall actually went to number 1 in December 79, but was still there in January 1980. So it's the first number 1 of the 1980s. Uptown Girl was number 1 in November 83. Then there's a 5-year gap to Belinda Carlisle and Heaven is a Place on Earth. And Let's Party by Jive Bunny was the second to last number 1 of the 80s, believe it or not. I mean, who even remembers that? But there was Band Aid 2 was the last one of the 80s, and I thought that was a little bit too obvious, so I cheated on that one. But we've got pretty much the first and the last number 1 of the 80s and a couple in the middle. So let's see, before we take a break, and we'll see what the scores and the leaderboard is like. So there we go. Oh, a bit of a change there. Jules still at number 1. Morocco Mole now into second place. Why I Would in third. Assuming that's Alan. Leona, great, is still in 4th place. They're still doing well. Farini 5, still there in 5th place. Barnard Seniors up 10 places, and the highest climbers. Well done. All right, so that puts us halfway through the quiz. So we will take a little break there. Let's put me on the screen instead. There we go. There's me. And promise you a musical interlude for today. And we've been talking. I wanted to show you a little clip in a minute. We've been talking with a guy called Richard Woodhouse. It's my Christmas T-shirt, by the way, just so you can see that. And hang on. Sorry, I'm just seeing your answer there. Don't worry about it. So Richard Woodhouse is a guitar maker, and he's been using our spirit stains and our acrylic lacquer and our metallic paints. Wait till you see the metallic paint guitar. And he also plays in a band. And we wanted a musical interlude, a Chestnut themed interlude for the break. And we asked Richard if he could record something for us. He's in a band, and they were going to go into a recording studio or a rehearsal studio and film something for us. Weren't able to do that because of lockdown. So instead, they've sent us a clip from a couple of years ago. We've put that together. with some pictures of Richard's guitars. So I'll put this on for you. Richard Woodhouse is the bass player here, so he's the one not doing the singing, in case you need to know. Both the guitars being used are made by Richard and finished with Chestnut products. And they also asked me to mention that they're singing to a backing track, and they recorded the backing track. So all the instruments that you hear have been played by the duo on screen. So we'll put this on. So if you need to grab a drink, do anything like that, you can do so, and we'll see you on the other side. I'm going to get a refill on my drink, and see you on the other side of this. Myself.
Oh, shut up.
There you go. Glad you enjoyed that, folks. Some nice comments out there. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, Richard Woodhouse there and friends. If you want to hear some more of their stuff, there's a link to this. Where's my hand? There's a link to their SoundCloud in the comments section, or in the description, if you want to listen to some more of their stuff. They are now a 4-piece, and if you're in the Wolverhampton area, they perform as New Sound Rising. And once a music, I've just eaten a handful of peanuts, I'm sorry, so I'm trying to over. If you once live music is allowed again, if you fancy seeing some live music in the Wolverhampton area and you see that name up, you'll know who they are. Right, so I'll be ready for the next round 4. Great to have so many people still out there. Thanks for sticking with us this evening. I hope you're enjoying it. Round 4 coming up, and this is going to be the picture round. So let's get that on screen. Oh, I've lost the I've lost my Kahoot page. There it is. Good. Right, so let's take that off. Here we go. So which country is this the flag for? Is it the Marshall Islands? Is it Honduras? Is it Aruba? Or Venezuela? Which of those? Oh, Richard, good to have you there in the chat. I didn't know you were there. You sneaked in. So Richard Woodhouse there. Steve, yeah, I forgot to say that Steve wrote that as well. But yeah, that went down really well, Richard. Thanks for doing that for us. And yeah, so which country is it the flag for? The Marshall Islands, Honduras, Aruba, or Venezuela?
Maybe not.
I think that's the lag on your phone. So there we go. Marshall Islands, Honduras, Aruba, Venezuela. 2 blue stripes, 5 blue stars. Do we know the answer? 45 answers in already. Let's see what that does to the leaderboard in a moment. Lost my notes. There we go. It is indeed Honduras. Well done, 21 of you got that right. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, Richard, we'll sort you out as a metallic black, mate, when you yeah, pop us an order over. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And yeah, that gold guitar, mate, is absolutely brilliant. That's our gold metallics on that guitar. Absolutely super stuff. So sorry, sidetracked there. Yeah, so it's Honduras. All the other flags do have stars in them, but Honduras is the correct answer. So let's see where we are on the leaderboard with that. Oh, look at that. Farini 5 making a second half dash there into second place. Marco Mole still there. Richard Pears, Why I Would. Oh, it sounds like a race course, doesn't it? But absolutely brilliant. So I've just seen Emma's comment. Yeah, sorry about that. Emma, there's still time. There's still time.
Caitlin, there's still time. There's still time.
Okay, next question coming up. All right, yes. Yeah, so where would you have seen this device on the big screen? Is it in the Time Machine? Is it in Metropolis, Gremlins, or Forbidden Planet? And there might be more than one answer. So you need to, if you think there's more than one answer, one correct answer to this, you need to click the boxes. That's the word I'm looking for, and then tell Kahoot that you've finished, that you've made your selection. I could be lying, could just be one. But is it in the Time Machine, Metropolis, Gremlins, or Forbidden Planet? Where would you have seen that device? It has apparently been in the Big Bang Theory as well, but that's not on the big screen, so I didn't include that. So someone knows the film because it gave them nightmares. Brilliant. Great film, though, for its time. But what's it from? Time Machine, Metropolis, Gremlins, The Forbidden Planet. All good films, but which one had this device in there? Here we go. Time out. And the correct answers are the Time Machine, because that's what it is. It's the Time Machine from the Time Machine, but it was also in Gremlins. If you watch closely at the beginning of the film, the inventor guy is at an inventors convention, and he's on the phone, and the Time Machine is in the background with the disc on the back spinning round. It cuts away to the person he's talking to, cuts back to him on the phone, the inventor on the phone, and it's disappeared. So it's gone somewhere into the past or into the future. Who knows? So yeah, but the time machine is what it was, but it did also put in an appearance in Gremlins. Right. So 37 of you got half of that right. Let's see what that's done to the scores. I don't think Jules got that one right there, but hasn't slipped off the top place. So there's the top 5. Let's move on to the next question. Still in the picture round. What country is this? Is it Costa Rica? Is it Vietnam? Is it Honduras? Or is it New Zealand? Always difficult to tell when there's nothing else around it. But which is it? Is that Costa Rica, Vietnam, Honduras, or New Zealand? I've been to Costa Rica. I've no idea the shape of the country, but do you? Costa Rica, Vietnam, Honduras, or New Zealand? What do we reckon? So a bit more Kahoot music. If that's too loud, do let me know in the comments. Just something different to listen to rather than me keep blathering on. Try and get to Costa Rica if you can, Harry. Well worth it. There you go. It's Vietnam. Well done. 25, you got that right. Pete, no, definitely not. So let's see how that's reflects in the scores. Looks like you all got that right in the top 5. Well done there. So hasn't really changed that very much. So we'll move on to the next question. Oh, yeah. So someone's got 5 players just got an answer streak of 3. So well done. And let's move on to the next question. What is this? What's that? Is it a flash bulb? Is it a car collision warning device? Is it a mini lighthouse? Or is it disco lighting? Who knows what that is? Some of you will go, oh, God, I haven't seen one of those in years. And some of you think, I've never seen one of those. It's guess time. But what is it? A flash bulb? A car collision warning device? A mini lighthouse? Or disco lighting? Mole Valley Maker used to sell them. So, yeah, isn't it just going back, Adrian? But please don't give away the answer just yet a while. But who knows what that is? It says General Electrics on the top, I think. It's a GE symbol there. But what is it? Flash bulb. A car collision warning device. A mini lighthouse. Or disco lighting. We want to know what you said, Harry.
Well, it can only be one of 4, so it can't be too bad.
I knew that some would. I did warn you, Harry. I did say there was, you want to be playing this with a responsible adult. It's a tough one. Right, there we go. It's a flash bulb. Yes. So
Harry either went for a mini lighthouse,
or disco lighting. Or Harry might have guessed it right.
I like disco lighting.
Disco lighting.
I could see it working.
It could well be. So yeah, it was. They used to call it a Magic Cube X, and you used to slide it onto the top of the camera, and it would go off. And then you turn it around, you get 4 flashes out of each one.
Really?
Showing my age. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's how they worked. Well, you're supposed to get 4. I think you usually get 3, and one of them didn't really work. Yeah, Mini Lighthouse, I think, was a good guess, but there we go. All right, so
Harry Mercer got it right.
Oh, well done, Harry. See, never regret your answer. Never regret. You should never change your answer. It's always stick with it. All right, okay. Oh, well done, Emma. So next question coming up. Here we go. So what's the name of this train? Is it the Hogwarts Express? Is it the Polar Express? Is it the Flying Scotsman? Or could it be the Mallard? What's that train called? Hogwarts Express, Polar Express, Flying Scotsman, or the Mallard? What do you reckon? Now, it would normally have a name and a number on there, but this is very distinguishable as this phone. As this train. Sorry. So, yeah, you need to hopefully know what that one is. Hogwarts Express, Polar Express, which I watched for the first time the other day. Good film. Flying Scotsman, or the Mallard? What do we reckon? Just checking through on the comments coming through. No, it's definitely not Thomas the Tank Engine.
I said that.
Yeah, you did. It definitely wasn't the correct answer.
I know it wasn't. But I think you should have been there as an option.
Yeah, Thomas was definitely blue.
Well done, Emma.
What colour was Thunderbird 2 then, Emma? Here we go. So the correct answer is it's the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, they are totally different to any of the others. And yeah, green, definitely correct for that, for Thunderbird 2. Just checking Emma on her Thunderbirds there. It could get worse later. Right. Is it currently red, really? Okay. I'm going to take a... we'll go and check on that later. It's definitely not any of the other 3, so it's the Flying Scotsman is the correct answer. 29 got that right. Let's see what that's done. It hasn't changed the order at all, so we're going to click straight through onto the next question, which is about Sally Ride. Now she was an astronaut. Mentioned in the Billy Joel song, "We Didn't Start the Fire." So for all you Billy Joel fans out there, another connection there. Sally Ride, astronaut on the shuttles, but what record does she hold? Is she the youngest ever American in space? Was she the first woman to perform a spacewalk? Was she the Kansas rodeo champion in 1987? Or was she the first woman in space? Sally Ride.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did they write a song about her?
No.
Okay.
Like managers largely they write a song about her, and the song "Ride Sally Ride" from Mustang Sally is just a coincidence.
Okay.
But
I'm scared about how you read my mind sometimes.
but was she the youngest ever American in space? Was she the first woman to perform a spacewalk? Kansas rodeo champion in 1987, or was she the first woman in space? $25 to go. 25 seconds on my screen. Sally Ride, astronaut, obviously an astronaut. Dead giveaway in the picture. But was she the youngest ever American in space? First woman to perform a spacewalk? Kansas rodeo champion in 1987, or is she the first woman? Was she the first woman in space? She is indeed the youngest ever American in space. The Kansas rodeo champion, just totally made up by me. And the first woman in space was Alexandra Tereshkova, Russian. I think I've just pronounced that wrong, but that's the short. So only 6 of you got that right. So let's gonna see how we do with points on that. She's still the youngest ever American in space, by the way. So
Someone's uncle designed the smells for her.
hang on.
Probably
I think, Adrian, I think you
my uncle designed the smells.
yeah, I think
I'm a
your
bit worried about that
autocorrect,
one.
I think your autocorrect might have let you down there, Adrian. So you might want to look again. Right, so let's have a look, see if that's altered the score, see if anyone's taken advantage of all the wrong answers there. Oh, Farini 5 sneaking up into second place there, but not much changing there. Yeah, turn the corner, highest climber up 5 places. Well done. That brings us to the end of the picture round. So the next round is, I should know, but I can't remember, is food and drink. So we're going to move on to a food and drink round now. How do you know? How well do you know your food and your drink? Let's find out, shall we? Here we go. So which cocktail contains cognac, orange liqueur, and lemon juice? Is it Sazerac? Is it a Moscow Mule, a Cosmopolitan, or a classic sidecar? Which of those just contains cognac, orange liqueur, and lemon juice? So yeah, let's see. Anyone know the answer to that? A Sazerac. Just sounds like a really cool. Just the name sounds cool on that. Is it a Moscow Mule, a Cosmopolitan, or a classic sidecar? And the fact that some of the questions in this round are alcohol based should not be misinterpreted. Okay, that's what I'm going to say about that. But Sazerac, Moscow Mule, Cosmopolitan, classic sidecar. Which of those contains cognac, orange liqueur, and lemon juice? Yeah, well, not fun together, Simon. Let's know how it tastes. So, yeah. Which of those 4 is the correct answer? If you haven't guessed, your time's running out. Plenty of time to find out, Harry.
I'm sure it's.
There we go. It's a classic sidecar. As either some very, very good guesses there, or lots of you know that. You know your cocktails, which is also quite worrying, really. So, yeah, well done. That's the correct answer, is the classic sidecar. Let's see how about the scores. And Leona back into the top 5. Obviously knows her alcohol. What can you say? Well done. So let's moving on there. Oh, we've lost that down the bottom again. Why does that keep happening? Oh, it's so annoying. Right, let's move on to the next question. And here we go. So which of these is the odd one out? Oh, you love these ones, don't you? So is it garlic, chives, radish, or leeks? Which one is the odd one out? There is a huge clue in the picture, but which one's the odd one out? Garlic, chives, radish, or leeks? Just catching up on some of the comments there. All right, so odd one out time of this lot. Garlic, chives, radish, or leeks. One of them's an odd one out. But which one? Oh, we've got another bonus question coming up soon. Let's see. Some people are obviously taking this very seriously. They're not commenting at all. Most of the top 5, actually. Worrying. And the answer is radish. Well done. So, yeah, Baz, it depends if you know your onions or not, because all the others are in the onion family. Garlic, chives, and leeks are all in the onion family. A radish isn't. So that's the reason why it's radish. It's radish, not rubbish. So exactly, Julian, not in the onion family. Well done. So 24 of you knew that. Emma obviously didn't. And there we go. Oh, look at that. The Farini 5 sneaking into the top place. So well done. The top 5 hasn't really changed that much recently. Just the order. So well done. And keep going, guys. Keep still everything to play for. There's a couple more bonus questions coming up. Still plenty of time to catch up. Right. So here we go. Right. Roughly how much does a medium chicken's egg still in its shell weigh in the UK? Wow, that's a long question. So what's the weight? 23 to 33 grams, 33 to 43 grams, 56 to 63 grams, or 63 to 73?
Radishes do not look like onions, Emma. I'm sorry.
Don't think leeks grow underground, Steve. I think the
roots are
underground, but
the
yeah,
top is
the top bit, the edible part is above ground.
Same with chives.
Okay, why is someone saying I've fallen asleep? No, I'm still here.
Leeks grow like onions do. They grow above the ground.
So chicken's eggs. Michael, I don't know why you think I've fallen asleep. I don't know if your screen's frozen, but you've still got me on there, haven't you?
I'm not actually watching the thing. I could put you on now.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Live. I can see a picture of eggs.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, when we did the tryout for this, someone actually worked it out because they use eggs in the eggs in their cooking, so they actually knew the answer to this, which was quite scary. I was surprised that anyone actually knew it. So you will find out in a second. The answer is 56 to 63 grams. So that's the correct answer there. So does that weigh? Yeah, if you put them in your suitcase, once they've been through the baggage handling, Simon, they're all over the place, mate, I tell you.
Scrambled.
But yeah, scrambled eggs. So yeah, 56 to 63 grams is the correct answer. And let's see, 18 of you got that right. Is it the top 5? Jules back into top place. 385 down to second. And a few other changes as well. So absolutely brilliant. And another question coming up. Here we go. What does IPA stand for? Sorry, Harry and Caitlin. Does it stand for India Pale Ale, India Premium Ale, International Porter Association, or Intensely Potent Ale? So, what do we reckon? India Pale Ale, India Premium Ale, International Porter Association, or Intensely Potent Ale? I'm drinking Coke. Emma, if you get this one right, if you get all the other questions right and the bonuses, and Julian doesn't, you could still sneak into first place. So, India Pale Ale, India Premium Ale, International Porter Association, or Intensely Potent Ale? What does IPA stand for?
Ooh.
Oh, there you go, Harry.
Mm.
No, Andy, no cider in that one. Just a pure Coke. Because I'm trying to keep a clear head. It may not seem it. There we go. India Pale Ale. Of course it was. I love the intensely potent ale. International Porter Association. It's an ale, people. But there we go. Tommy's Workshop is drunk enough of it. So hopefully you got it right then. Let's find out. What's that done to the leaderboard? Probably not a lot, to be honest. No change, just more points. So there we go.
Bud is back with an answer streak of 3.
Yeah, BJD.
BJD, sorry,
Answer streak of
eyes.
3. Keep going. It's still all to play for. And the next question is a bonus question.
Woo-hoo.
2,000 points available here. So good sound effects as well going on in the background there.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Emma, there will be time. There will be time. Here we go. Next question coming up. And remember, double points. Which of the following is not in Worcestershire sauce? Is it molasses, tomatoes, anchovies, or tamarind?
It's Worcester sauce.
It's Worcestershire sauce.
It's Worcester sauce.
It says Worcestershire.
I don't care. It's Worcester sauce.
Okay. It definitely says Worcestershire. So that the stuff that's in the picture, what isn't in it according to the ingredients on it? Molasses, tomatoes, anchovies, or tamarind. And if you run into the kitchen now to grab a bottle, that's cheating. Okay, that's not allowed. So.
Thank you, Mole Valley Maker.
Yeah, but it says Worcestershire on the bottle.
Matter.
Molasses, tomatoes, anchovies, or tamarind. Which one's not in there? Whatever you want to call it. So there we go. Tomatoes is the correct answer, and 19 of you got that correct.
Damn right, Di, it's not Henderson's.
All right, there's a big debate going on now. 19 of you got that right. Well done. Tomatoes cannot be found in Worcester sauce. There you go. All right.
You imagine.
And let's see. Yeah, Leona's back in there. Why I Would returning to the top 5. Well done. 4 players on an answer streak of 3. Gonna guess that might not be you, Emma, but we'll see. We'll see. Still time. Okay, last question coming up on the food and drink round. Hi, David. You're a bit late, I'm afraid, but you're welcome anyway. Still time to join in. Probably not to catch up though, but no, I'm not going to say might be, Emma. That would be mean. Next question. I'm going to go quickly now. The word alcohol is derived from which language? Is it Latin, Danish, Arabic, or French? So where does the word alcohol come from? Is it Latin? Is it Danish? Brew a lot of beer in Denmark. Is it Arabic or is it French? Which one is the correct answer? Where does the word alcohol come from? Is it Latin, Danish, Arabic, or French? This is the last question in this round. But who knows their words? Latin, Danish, Arabic, or French?
Can someone get a bit more ingenious with their icons?
Okay, and it's Arabic is where it comes from. So well done, 23 of you got that right. Caitlin, the first 13 questions. You can watch this on catch up if you want to get the first 13 questions, but I can't go back and do them again. Mark, if you want to swear, don't do it in the comments box, please. Yeah, you can shout and scream at the screen as much as you want. So well done. 23 if you got that right. And let's have a look where we are on the scores. Al Farini 5, another alcohol question, putting them back in there. And so as Leona's still in there, why I would. Jules still in there. Everything to play for. 3 players on an answer streak of 4. Well, it's hotting up, and we're going into the last round. And the last round is film and TV. So let's see how we do with this one. So I think Emma's going to like the next question, to be honest. So here we go. Film and TV. Here we go. Here's the question. What was the van called in Scooby-Doo? Was it the Mystery Wagon, the Magic Machine, the Mystery Machine, or Fred's van? Scooby-Doo, what was the van? The Mystery Wagon, the Magic Machine, the Mystery Machine, or Fred's van? Oh, who knows their Scooby-Doo? Who'd have got away with it too if it hadn't been for those meddling kids? Yeah, I did try and get some nice easy ones in there. There we go. It was the Mystery Machine. Yeah, of course it was. Well, that had to be the Mystery Machine. Well done. And so just to prove it, I just need to put this window down for a second. All right, so yeah, just to prove it, here's Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Machine there, and a friend, a mysterious friend. I'm not quite sure who that is.
Not you.
That's not me, but there's the Mystery Machine. And a bit of a Scooby-Doo fan. There you go. So there's my Scooby-Doo mug. And as I embarrassed Mandy earlier, I'll tell my embarrassing Scooby-Doo story. There's a live Scooby-Doo show that goes on and tours the country. And they came to the local theatre this is a few years ago. And it's very close to my birthday. So Mandy bought me tickets and we both went to see it. It's huge, quite a fairly large theatre. We had really good seats, see everything. We were the only adults in there without children. We did kind of feel a little bit out of it, but I thought, what the hell, we're going to go for it, and we had a great evening. It was really good fun. Enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, a bit of Scooby-Doo, can't go wrong. Right. So Emma, hopefully you got that one right. And we'll move on, see what that's done to the scoreboard. Mystery Machine, 33 of you got that right. Well done. I did deliberately stick in some Mystery Wagon and Magic Machine, try and catch people out. Let's see. Farini, 5. You didn't get that. Good grief. Jules back in the top place. Stroughton. Then Leona. Really doing well, Leona. Congratulations. You've been in and around the top 5 most of the evening. Why I would also hovering around there. So absolutely brilliant. Keep it up. All right. So got an odd one out question coming up for you. Let's see how you deal with this one. So which of these films is the odd one out? There's a little bit of a stinker, this one, but which is the odd one out? Is it Outland, Robin and Marian, Waterworld, or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? One of those is a definite odd one out, but which one? Outland, Robin and Marian, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or Waterworld? Which is the odd one out? Answers are coming in. Well done. Other Zebranos still out there. How you doing, guys? So odd one out time. Which of those films? Do you know, Emma? Outland, Robin and Marian, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or Waterworld? Neil there. Wow, actually, yeah, I can't be too obvious. But yeah, they're fairly well-known films.
Zebrano's still there.
And all right, okay, brilliant. Right. Thanks, Dan. And I thought I put the wrong answer in for a second there. The correct answer is Waterworld is the odd one out. Oh, Dan. Now you know how we feel.
Where's that in relation to where Emma is?
Yeah. So, sorry, that's Dan at Zebrano Woodcraft there saying he's been in 48th place all during the quiz, which is kind of how we do with his quizzes when we do them. Waterworld is the only film that didn't have Sean Connery in it, and that's why it's the odd one out. Kevin Costner was the lead in Waterworld. He was the lead in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. But right at the very end of the film, Sean Connery arrives as King Richard, and actually, I believe he marries Robin and Marion. He gets them.
Both of them.
Yeah, he officiates at the wedding.
Oh, I see.
Let's put that in there quickly. So that's why Waterworld is the odd one out. And Sean Connery was one of the leads in both Outland and Robin and Marion. Funny enough, he played Robin in Robin and Marion. But yeah, he has an uncredited part in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. But he doesn't appear anywhere in Waterworld. That's why he's the odd one out. So that's that one. Next one coming up. Oh, you'll like this one. Or maybe you won't. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, sorry, scoreboard. Keep forgetting the scoreboard there. Sorry, Richard Pearce on fire there. 3 in a row. So well done. Di, well done for getting that right for the wrong reason. They all count. Doesn't matter. And yeah, Farini 5, George Strauss, Leona, all holding on there, and just still not a lot between you there. And the last question is a bonus question. So let's see how we do with that. Here we go. Right, coming up next. According to the theme of Are You Being Served, what isn't available on the ground floor of Grace Brothers? Is it stationery and leather goods? Is it gents' ready-made suits? Is it perfumery, or is it wigs and haberdashery? Which of those can't you get on the ground floor of Grace Brothers? Who remembers that?
Good luck to the younger generation.
Yeah, again, apologies to our younger viewers.
Just pick a colour.
Yeah. So, stationery and leather goods, gents' ready-made suits, perfumery, or wigs and haberdashery. Which of those can't you buy on the ground floor of Grace Brothers?
Emma got a 3-answer streak. Woo!
Oh, Emma, well done.
I'm free. Thank you, Steve Gibson.
I saw a play in Bromley one time. John Inman was the lead in it. I think it's called My Fat Friend. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I have to shut up now. Gents' ready-made suits is the correct answer. 19 of you got that right. Well done. I'm really impressed. That's absolutely brilliant. And just in case anyone's unsure of that, if I can find the clip, here we go. Is that the right one? Yes, it is.
Ground floor perfumery, stationery and leather goods, wigs and haberdashery, kitchenware and food going on.
So there you go. That's the thing. So if you're wondering where the gents' ready-made suits were, they were on the first floor. So it was first floor telephones, gents' ready-made suits, shirts, socks, ties, hats, underwear, and shoes going up.
You've got that written down somewhere, haven't you? You didn't just say that.
Spent weeks learning that. Top 5 hasn't really changed very much. So well done. Absolutely great. And I think we've got another question coming up here. So let's see what we've got with that. Oh, it's a puzzle. You've got to put these James Bond films in order of release. If you would please.
I just read Dive Sproutsman.
Yeah, kind of. Who set her up for that? James Bond films, order of release, please. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Never Say Never Again, Doctor No, and Moonraker. Oh dear. So yeah, it's the last question worth 12,000 points. Afraid not, Caitlin. It won't let me do that. But yeah, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Never Say Never Again, Doctor No, and Moonraker. What order were they released in? Richard, yes, I am sad, I know, but yeah, I don't care. So you do have extra time on this one. No bonus points. You can find them if you want, Emma. You have to be quick though. The game does. If everyone answers, if everyone's put an answer in, it will.
Phone a friend is not an option.
If everyone puts an answer in, it will end the question early. So don't take too long about it. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Never Say Never Again, Doctor No, or Moonraker. What's the correct order? It looks like Emma didn't get that one either.
We've got this unsmiley face.
So let's see who knows what the answers are. Yeah, I nearly did that, Ben. I did Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3, and Die Hard 4. Put them in order, but that would have been a bit too easy. There you go. 85% of you got that right. Well done. And the correct order is, as shown on the screen, Doctor No, which was in 1962. It was the first James Bond film and starred Sean Connery. The second one was On Her Majesty's Secret Service from 1969, which is George Lazenby, his one and only outing as James Bond. Moonraker was 10 years later. I don't know why I said it. Moonraker, 10 years later in 1979 with Roger Moore. And here's the one that might have caught you out just a little bit, is Never Say Never Again, which was 1983. And it was the one where Sean Connery returned to the role, having said he'd never do it again. And so that's why they called it Never Say Never Again. And that was in 1983. Alrighty, so that was that.
You're not an idiot, Emma.
No. It's all good fun. And we're coming up now to last but one question. So don't forget, guys, you're probably too late to remind you now, but you're playing for £50 tonight, and that's going to go to charity. I stole the idea from Dan at Zebrano Woodcraft.
Hang on, have you got the cash to sort of flash like he did? I
haven't got the cash in front of me because it'll just be a straight bank transfer, to be honest. But £50 going to the charity of the winner's choice. So if you're on the top 5 there, you need to be thinking about that now. So let's move on to the next question. And no, we're not. We're going to see what the leaderboard is first. Sorry. And that didn't change because obviously no one there got that completely right. So that was a surprise. Here we go. RH&G up 5 places. Well done. Here we go. Next question coming up. Question 35. In the show Porridge, what is Ronnie Barker's character's full name? Is it Nigel Stanley Fletcher? Is it Norman Stanley Fletcher? Norman Sidney Fletcher? Or Stanley Norman Fletcher? And couldn't we have got a better picture? Bowl of porridge. Nigel Stanley Fletcher. Norman Stanley Fletcher. Norman Sidney Fletcher. Or Stanley Norman Fletcher? What was his name? Ronnie Barker, great show. But what was his name? They used to announce it at the start of every show. There we are, Norman Stanley Fletcher. You are an habitual criminal. That's how it went, but I'm not going to go on any after that. So yeah, Norman Stanley Fletcher is the correct answer. So yeah, well done on that. And we're coming up to the last question, which is worth double points. And so yeah, everything to play for. So let's see what the leaderboard is, and let's see how we what the chances are. Oh, do you know what? There's everything to play for there in the top 5. And the last question is mean, to be honest. So, yeah, so we'll come to that in a moment. But Jules Stroughton's 385, Why I Would, Richard Pears, you could all steal this. You know, any one of you could steal that. And if anyone's on, I don't know, 20,300, you could still steal this by getting the next question right, and if everyone else gets it wrong. And this question is for all my fellow nerds out there. It's a question that I've always wanted to come up in a quiz, and it never has. So if you're a geek or a nerd, a bit like me, you're going to love this one. So yeah, just to warn you on this.
So will also give you quite a lot of enemies from the sounds of it.
Oh, right, okay. Why?
Well, because those that don't know it are going to hate you.
Oh, yeah, but if you don't know it, then you're not a geek. So that's a good thing, really, isn't it? So the original series of Star Trek, that's the one with Kirk and Spock and McCoy. I could name them all, but I'm not going to, because that really would be sad. Is over 50 years old now. It's been around for a very long time. And it feels like it's never been off the screen. It's just being repeated all the time. And even now, it's on one of the cable channels every day, so it's still going. But how many episodes of it were actually made? It's been repeated numerous times. How many episodes were originally made and broadcast of Star Trek, the original series, Kirk, Spock and McCoy? So here we go. Double points. How many episodes were made? Was it 124, 79, 95 or 62? Which is the correct answer for 2,000 points? Who knows the answer? Does anyone know the answer?
Me.
124, 79, 95 or 62?
I live with a geek, I know.
Ben, you're not a geek. Just don't do that. That's just wrong. Completely wrong. So yeah, let's.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but what is the correct answer? And this is broadcast episodes, by the way, because I am a geek and I do know that 4 episodes were banned by the BBC. There we go. Oh, 79 is the correct answer. And right, so 79 is the correct answer. 14 of you got that correct. I'd love to know how many actually knew that and how many guessed, but absolutely brilliant. So well done. So we're going to, that is kind of the end of the quiz. And if I click the next button, it will bring us up. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. It will bring up the final scores. So it's been great fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed creating the questions and writing them and coming up with as many plausible answers as I could. And yeah, it's been absolutely great fun. The chat has been brilliant. Really enjoyed it. So let's see what we've got there. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. The next button is going to give us the scores. Here we are. 3rd place, Why I Would. Well done, Alan. 2nd, the Stroughtons, sorry, whichever. 1st place, Jules. Well done, Julian. Yay. Liana in 4th and Richard in 5th. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, everyone. And if you've been playing along tonight and not been entering into the in Kahoot, let us know how many you got out of 36. Did you get more than 26 out of 36? That would be good to know. So well done, the 3 of you. Jules, if you know who you want the money to go to, put it into the comments. Please let me know now. If you need to go away and think about it, then drop me an email. But do make sure that you do, and I will announce it on here. I will announce it somewhere anyway and let people know. So well done everyone who took part. Absolutely brilliant, and I had a lot of fun. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave that running for a minute so you can all bask in the glory of it, and I'm gonna just check out the chat a little bit more. So let's see what's going on in there. So glad that so many of you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking part. If you didn't do that, great. Bit of a shame, but yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. So Joanne got 18 out of 36. Halfway through there. I can't keep up with all of this.
No, but Julian has asked for the Archery Foundation.
All right, I've missed that completely. Archery Foundation, please. Okay, lovely. You're a patron of that. Alrighty. I'm going to assume that I can find them somewhere online. If not, if you can drop me the details in an email, please, that'd be really helpful. And just a belated, and I meant to say this earlier, a belated apology. I sent an email out to everyone this morning just as a reminder, because it's been a while since I mentioned it in emails. Some of you may have got 2 emails from me, so I do apologize for that. Oh, did I not put that on? How stupid of me. I forgot to put the screen up. I am so sorry.
Screen up for what?
Did I show that screen?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I showed that screen. I do apologise. So there we are. That's the podium there. Why I would Stratton and Jules. So sorry about that. If I think
Mel is Morocco Mole. Hi, Mel.
All right. Okay. Hi, Mel. Are you a Morocco Mole? Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah. If you got 2 emails from me this morning, apologies. We've got 2 different mailing lists, and it's impossible for me to match them up and see who's on who. So if you got 2, I do apologize. All right. So yeah, completely forgot to show the podium screens. So I'm really, really sorry about that. But hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. It's been great fun.
Night, Leona.
I'm sort of still checking through the comments as they're coming through. And yeah,
thanks, Harry. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone who took part. Really enjoyed it. It's been great fun. So, right, glad you all enjoyed it. So we'll see if we can do some more, maybe. If lockdowns are going to continue, if yeah, it seems like it's probably going to. Let's just put that back on. So we've got both of us on there. There I am. So yeah, if you want more of these, let me know, and we'll see if we can get some more organised. And I'll try and do some different age ranges on the questions. But you know, it tends to be stuff I know about, so that's the thing.
Get in early, Caitlin. Just 13 questions behind, and you still got in there. We can do next time.
Okay, so Mike's asking about the next demo. The next demo is on the, I should know this, I think it's the 11th of January, and we got Glenn Lucas. And of course, we got on the 22nd of January, don't forget, we're doing our question time, which we're getting ready for. So you are on the screen there, by the way.
Oops. Shame on you, Mel. You work with a geek.
So let's put that screen up. That didn't work. So let's take that off and take that off. And take So there we are. Here's Mandy in her. I don't know if that's.
It's my onesie.
It's a onesie.
It's
yeah,
my Christmas onesie.
Very Christmassy. So yeah, cheerio all. Have a happy new year. I know it's all going to be rather muted this year, but have as good a one you can, and look forward to seeing you next year. Take care. Bye. Bye for now. Bye.